Get those Cybermen out.
G'day guys, Sam from the Cybermen here. Today we have a best of one battle. It is Dark Broly versus Broly BR. Broly off. Shay playing Dark Broly at our locals. I hope you enjoy that, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers. Alrighty, so right now we have Dark Broly versus Red Broly BR. A Broly off. I feel like most people probably like Broly as a character. But I am not one of those people. I'm not a big fan of Broly in general. I prefer the Dragon Ball Super Broly to the other Broly. The kind of random movie Broly. That for some reason, even though he's in like 2 movies, is one of the most represented characters in the card game. Obviously fan service, but it's a bit annoying. But our locals is swarming with Brolys. We had I think 3 Dark Brolys, 3 Red Brolys, and at least 1 starter Green Broly as well. It's kind of all over the place and crazy. So we got a bunch of Broly mirrors and Broly battles for you. Dark Broly starting off by just charging and passing. Looks like he didn't have the 1-drop Broly to play, unfortunately. So Planet Vampire with the leader skill. He'll probably play that now, I'd assume. Looks like he's playing Paragus. Doing a search. Whoa, there's all your 1-drop Brolys. Apologies, I'm drinking my Barocca. I don't know if there's... I assume Barocca's a global thing. It's just like a morning vitamin B energy drink thing. Tablet. Kind of like those aspirin tablets and stuff like that. It is about 6 a.m. and I'm going through and recording a bunch of commentary. So I need to get an early start on this one. I have to be recording all day today, I think. I'm going to do the Halloween draw recording a bit later today as well. So finally we'll see who wins the anniversary box and extra bonus stuff. I don't know if you can hear Rosie barking. I think Primrose is playing with her. My wife. Dark Broly attacking. Playing what I can only assume is it must be a 1-drop Broly. I'm sorry for the lighting there, it's a bit crappy. Playing the SR Broly to warp Paragus. I like the Pokemon playmat, it's really cool. Attacking with a 30k. Attacking it. And passing turn. So that's Shay playing Broly on the left. He's normally more aggressive than that, so I can only assume he's either playing more conservatively or he doesn't have the pieces he needs to keep going. Leader skill taking a life to gain crit. Kale looking at top 3. Grabbing the 3-drop, which I assume is what he wanted, which is good. And they go at the bottom of the deck. So he'll probably go into the 1-drop and then into the 3-drop and then awaken. Awaken, untap 2. So that 3-drop is a 19k crit, I think. Human Extinction Attack. Milling 4. Oh, not attacking with the Broly is very interesting. I thought that gaining a marker for swap was once per turn. Maybe not. Looks like he's only got 2 cards in hand, Shay. Versus a fat hand that Broly has. Of course, he just had to warp for the 4 cost. And he's passing turn. Broly BR playing very conservatively, which I'm not sure I agree with. I feel like Black Broly is one of those decks, Dark Broly I should say, where the longer you're playing, the stronger it gets. I mean, a lot of decks are like that, but this just, your drop gets bigger, you can play more and more battle cards each turn. It's pretty crazy. Violent Rays. So that was a good call. It just means he can't attack with any of his 30Ks anymore, which is nice. He must have just set up a separate little warp for the cards that he gets back so he doesn't get confused. So he's playing a 6 cost from drop here. I feel like I would have comboed off the 6 drop that's there already. But I can't recall if he played that this turn. Probably not. Just to get rid of the 4 drop, and I don't know, it's nice to call Broly's bluff and say, do you have the card you need in hand to play it? And regardless, you're still removing those pieces from hand, even if they get played. It's annoying because that hits your hand, but if you do it a few times with Dark Broly, they no longer have the pieces and they can't do it. So five cards in hand. Tapping 1 for... Ooh, there's the Dragon Ball's SCR, as you can see. Unfortunately, he can't get rid of anything because all Shay's cards are 30Ks. But it's nice to get a view of the hand there. Broly, the Dark Dragon Ball SCR is pretty scary for the Broly player, I'd say. Just being able to wipe the board for free is pretty crazy. Why did that go to the drop area? I think that was a misplay there. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Why would Broly wouldn't go to the drop area? There's no reason for that. He's sparking Power Burst, but didn't get a 1-drop back either. I feel like there's a couple of misplays happening in this game. Unless there wasn't. It's quite possible there aren't any 1-drops in the drop area, but I thought that at least the 1-drop Broly would be there. I mean, it makes sense to avoid the critical. So the 6-drop on the field is a... he couldn't attack with it because of the Violent Rays. So he attacked into the 30k and then comboed with Golemite, which destroys a 30k battle card, 30k or more on your turn. Swapping into the 5 cost. And attacking with 25k, I believe, is it? Or 30? Power Burst. He's remembering to get a 1-drop back this time. What is he thinking about here? I think he's letting him do it for the power burst that he forgot. What a nice opponent, eh? All is well. Passing turn. I think the right cards to put in your warp with Broly is against Broly is usually probably it probably negates, because you know you get them back at the end of your turn, so you don't need them on your turn. You just kind of wait to get them back. So playing a 1-drop Broly from the drop area, sending 3 battle cards to the warp. Whoop. Looks like a few nerves going around here. Warping that, and then he obviously plays a 4-drop most likely. Yeah, there we go. So then he has to warp a card from hand. And that he doesn't get that back until the end of his next turn, so not this turn. Only hitting 1 off that leader skill. Swinging with the 30k. Kale's got 6. I feel like you need to hit that so it doesn't do the -7, I believe it is. Awaken, draw 2. Both players have their SCR in hand. The Broly SCR in the Broly BR player's hand, obviously. Out comboing a 30k, eh? Playing, I don't know what that was. Tatoa. Searching deck for a ball. I apologise for the camera there. I think towards the end of this match I come and try and fix it, but then it still doesn't work that well either. So that was another Broly. Just looks like he's playing paper. It's white paper. You can't see anything. So that's another 1-drop Broly into a ball. Playing That's the one that warps a card from hand and a card from drop. He chose to not warp anything from drop, I guess. Leader skill, put some about 30k's back, 3 30k's back, and draw a card. Swinging leader. Violent raise. Probably would have been better to do that at the start of the turn, but he might not have had it. It doesn't look like he dropped a card anyway for it. I feel like that's end turn for Broly, Dark Broly, I should say. Oh, looks like it's not. Playing the blocker. Can't attack with it, but it brings a blocker on board. Again, I apologize for the shine on... I think it's just those sleeves, the Ultra Pro crappy sleeves. I mean, they're cool artwork, but just the quality of that gloss sucks. So shiny. Tapping one for the 1-drop Broly. And then swapping into the 3-drop Broly. And playing a Paragus. This probably needs the 5-drop Broly. Yeah. You know, I was just thinking about, it's interesting, so we've got 3 different swap decks now. Obviously, Goku's Lineage, Frieza, and Broly. Goku's Lineage started out swap as it being an archetype where you use all different characters from Goku's kind of family line. You know, Grandpa Gohan, Goten, Gohan, Goku, Bardock. To swap, and then with Frieza and Broly, it's literally just Frieza and Broly cards. That's a bit interesting. Would be cooler if they had, like, you know, swap into Paragus, swap into this, more options. But I guess they decided that wasn't worth doing. So he's got 7 markers now. Meaning the -7 is active. There's the -7. Just waiting for him to do that. Attacking leader. So he is negged. So I think he's at 0 now. I can't recall exactly. I'm not that familiar with the Broly deck. I think KO negs him 15k, the leader. So it's very cool that he used Protector of the People. So now he's plussing. So he's on 5. Or maybe she only needs him 10. I don't recall. Anyway, Protector of the People kind of negates that effect. And for each attack, pluses him. So I know that Shay had a Gohan in hand, so we'll probably do this to remove a battle card and then play the Gohan. There you go. So that's Super Saiyan 4 Tag Team Son Gohan. I'm sorry that you can't see that. It's very annoying. Swapping into the 4-drop, I assume. Servant, Overlord. Probably didn't charge this turn, I don't think, which is very interesting. I don't know if he did that on purpose. I guess you don't need that much energy with this deck. I feel like he's looking for the 6-drop here and he can't find it. So Protector of the People is buffing him back up, so he's at 10k now. Swapping into 4 cost. This is me trying to fix the camera. Sorry, guys. I just cannot get rid of that shine. A little bit. Shows you at least the card's near the leader. So you know the other one's a blocker Broly. Kind of made it sideways. I feel like it's even more annoying. So Dark Broly leader is now back up to 15. Negating Kale itself. And that's a sparking negate. Swapping into the 5 cost. Removing more cards from hand. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the 6-drop in hand, which is kind of setting him back, because if he did, he would be able to get the Broly out. The Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Waiting. So attacking into the 30k. I mean, I don't know. It's not really worth killing 30k those, because you can just bring them back and get their effects again. Whereas if you don't kill them, you're forced to activate battle to get rid of them. I guess it doesn't matter either way. He's going to play them again. It's probably a good idea to remove 130k. There's his Mecha Kabura. Interesting. After the other day I was saying I didn't know about Mecha Kabura in my side deck. Now, after playing for the last couple of days, went to a few locals. Mecha Kabura has won me games. It's pretty good. I put it in my main deck of Sin Shenron for matchups against Dark Broly and a few other things. Just because... And there he is actually coming out into play. Just because it's really good to be able to stop. Dark Broly kills Sin Shenron badly. So stopping Dark Broly playing 6-drop Dark Broly is pretty good. This Mecha Kabura, I remember because I was watching the game at the time, he called Broly BR4. which is interesting because I was like, well, why did he do that? And then I remembered, because he's got the Dragon Balls in his hand, he can just wipe the board and also stop the opponent from playing the 4-drop off leader if it gets that far. But I think he might try and go for game here. Swing leader, 15k. Swing leader with leader, another 15k. Comboing with gravy and putting 2 battle cards from warp to drop. So he comboed out of that. Swing leader. That was very telegraphing plays there. He's got the Bardock in hand. That gravy's still in the combo area there for some reason. He chose to not warp a battle card, I think. I feel like he should, yeah. So he's activating battle with leader, which gets rid of that. Doesn't give a buff to anything, but he's just getting rid of it so he can play it and get rid of another battle card. So 30k. I feel like there's no way Broly can win here with 1 life. Because he's going to probably play 2 more 6-drops. And then play the Bardock, yeah, over him. Oh, he didn't even play it. Nice. So Bardock, 30k dual attack for game. That is game. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Let us know in the comments what decks you want to see played. We've also got a poll up with what colours you want to see. So this is the black stuff for you. We'll be back soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe to keep up to date on all the Dragon Ball Super content. We want to thank Grand J Games for all their support and remind you to use the code CyberMen5 at grandjgames.com for 5% off all your singles needs. Cheers.